Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Rogue Legacy. Lady Teresa III has just been slain by a Vorgan, or a Worgen perhaps. But we're doing pretty well here. We've made some progress. You know, you might have a different perspective on it than I do. No peripheral vision, dyslexia, risky hero. It could be interesting though. Let's try this out. I like the knave character. 3,400 gold to me means maybe we should increase our critical chance. Current is 17. Every upgrade gives us +2. I'm gonna experiment with this just to see if this makes the knave character actually useful. So we might be able to get 3 upgrades. Indeed, 3 was the most. Now we have a 23% chance of critting, so once every 4 hits should do it. I don't think we have the gold necessary to do anything. I probably should get this one that gives us coins more gold just while we're kind of farming here, as well as this one, which of course gives us enemies are harder, but we also get greater rewards. That's probably in our best interest, but we're going to have to sacrifice this 500 gold, unfortunately, which is real stupid. Well, I sacrificed about all but 14 of it, I guess, or all but 32 of it. And we're going to see if we can't make something happen here. So 1 in 4 chance of getting critical hits makes us a little bit better as the knave. Previously, we had about a 1 in 5 chance, but obviously, you know, those percentages are going to get more and more difficult to get as we go onwards. But every time we do get a crit chance, or every time we do get a crit, it's going to make a big difference. Okay. Scares me a little bit, but I think we will be able to get in here to this chest without hurting ourselves. So all that for 110 gold. Might have been a really awesome value proposition earlier in the game, but as of right now, 105 gold doesn't mean all that much to me, so that worries me a little bit, especially now that we don't have any lifesteal. That being said, we are one-shotting enemies even without criticals. Can we do this? 3, 2, 1! Yes, we can. All right, that was kind of surprising, actually. I fully expected to take damage there. Let's just run our way through here, because they scare me a little bit. There is a way in, but I think I have to be dwarvish, unfortunately, which doesn't bode well for me, because I'm not. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way up there, sadly. Obviously, this scares the shit out of me. Let's see if we can just run, and I got all of, like, 0 gold for that. Let's see what this guy's got to say here. Yes, I would love to talk to you, please, at any point in the future. If we could have a conversation. Up. Do it. Oh my god, I'm trying to say hello to you, but you have such a small talking range. There we go. Hi there, care to test your dexterity? You only get 1 shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. Yes, 10 daggers to destroy 8 targets. Can you give it a try? So these, yeah, I expected would be moving. I can't move over there. This is going to be close. There's 1. Okay, play it smart. We'll go for this next one. Okay, there's 2. How do these bounce? They're always just up and down. Oh, okay, that's bad. That's even worse. Now I can't miss anymore. And I did. So I've lost already. Might as well just spam these, I guess. There we go. 30 gold. I was doing so well at the start of it. Botched it pretty miserably afterwards. Yep, that was real bad. What did I get? Like 100 gold there? At least I didn't spend anything to make it happen. I really hate that carnival, man. I have never succeeded. I mean, his, like, value proposition there is pretty good, I guess, because we don't lose anything. But, you know, it's also very difficult for us to gain anything. So, we'll wait to get this treasure chest. I am pretty low on gold here. My cat is going a little crazy, and I apologize for that. But at least he's not jumping up on my keyboard for once. Why don't we check what's going on down here. Now, I'm probably going to take damage on the way down. Oh my god, that was really close. We're looking for anything, basically. The Land of Darkness, the Forest, the Maya. Doesn't really matter to me. My first goal here is going to be to earn enough gold to buy those runes that give me higher rewards, harder enemies, and extra gold. I'm possibly going to die right here, actually. I'm about 1 hit away from death. Are these going to hit me if they come through this way? I think they might. I've got to be a little bit more cautious about things. Luckily, we did get a turkey leg there. That extra 12 HP will keep us alive a little bit longer. Oh my god, there's so many portraits in here, but we're going to be able to destroy these enemies in 1 hit each. Okay, be cool. And destroy the tables. Keep calm and destroy furniture, I believe, as the iconic poster would have us say. Let us go in and around here. Probably 1 more hit is all we're going to need to die. And I do need at least, like, another 300 gold in order to... I fucking hate the knave. Can we just talk about that? I need another 100 gold in order to be able to... Or 300 gold in order to be able to get that rune that allows us to either get extra gold or make enemies harder so we get greater rewards long term, I guess. I think they both do similar things. I'm just not sure, you know, which one is more effective. Thankfully, we did get another turkey leg there. Cat, it's okay, man. I'm just playing Rogue Legacy. This is like the hottest day of the year in Vancouver, which I realize, you know, whenever you talk about the weather, people are always, you know, oh, you live in Vancouver? Well, yeah, you complaining about the weather. I live in Death Valley, and literally 200,000 people die every year of heat stroke here. Fuck you, it's hot. I mean, I'm guilty of doing it as well. Like when I used to live in, you know, basically central Canada or Ontario, be like, oh, you think it's cold in Washington? Well, I live in Ontario where people die in car accidents every year. You think that's something to be proud of? People dying in car accidents because they're slipping and sliding on the snow? Absolutely not. Stop being so snobby about it. That's my opinion, at least. How about just, are you uncomfortable? That sucks. Weather's hot. I think my cat's finding it hot as well. But I gave him an ice cube, put the ice cube in his water, and then the cat's like, you know what? I'm gonna, you know, paw around at this thing, not drink the water, instead just splash the water with my paw, and so the ice cube goes everywhere. And I'm like, dude, you could prioritize. I mean, I understand that you are a feline with a brain the size of a hazelnut, but, you know, work with me here. Also, Daddy's working right now, baby, trying to buy enough to get you some sweet kitty chow. Could you stop meowing in the background, please, and also alerting our neighbors to your presence? Anyway, let's move onwards here. As we go down, we should... This strikes me as probably being actually the Land of Darkness beneath us, which is frightening, but also potentially good, but also potentially frightening. So Sir Culp III has been slain by a pyrite. Health is a very important stat to raise, says Sir Culp. Well, alright, smartass, I've been doing that. We have a Paladin, Barbarian King, and Barbarian Queen. What are these traits? He has Alzheimer's and coprolalia. She's gay and likes the ladies, and she has the axes, which I enjoy. So we'll go to our enchantress here, and we'll get her to give us the rune that allows us... Should we... Which one is this going to cost us? This would cost us the double jump, so we don't want to replace that one. This one will just cost us the retaliation rune, which is not that big of a deal. So instead, this time we're going to have harder enemies. Is there anything else I could buy? Whatever. We're going to have harder enemies, but we'll also get extra gold as a result. So maybe this will be good. We'll only get the extra gold from enemies, though. So there is some value in that one where the coins give you, or the coins give you more gold. Wait a minute. That enemy did not give me more gold at all there. Maybe they just have an increased chance of dropping gold coins as opposed to not dropping anything. So let's come through here. We have some more Ghastlies to take care of. And we'll open up all this furniture. I'm trying to, like, quantify what our advantages here as a result of this rune that we just took. 41 HP back from a turkey leg. That is not normal. Is that what the bonus is for us? Maybe, because it says enemies give greater rewards. Maybe it's not in the form of gold. Maybe it's in the form of consumables, like turkey legs and mana potions. And if so, that's actually amazing. And maybe it is an increased drop rate for gold coins as well. But if it drops more potions, then we can just continue to roll with this and not worry at all about our mana gear moving forwards. Our lifesteal gear. So, Bullet Odyssey, development time 3.5 months, released November 29th, 2011. This is the day after my 23rd birthday. Bullet Odyssey was our very last game prior to working on Rogue Legacy. Being a bullet hell that was based on rhythm and beat charts, Bullet Odyssey was the most technically challenging game we've ever worked on. Yes, even more so than Rogue Legacy. Interesting. Just to create a stage required 3 editors running in unison. Development for this game was also a little non-traditional, as a lot of pre-planning was required to make sure everything clicked. Being heavy advocates against documentation, that didn't settle well with us, so we had to talk out the whole game for like half a day. The game had the player absorbing enemy bullets in order to fire them back, and absorption happened on a beat which matched the song being played. Initial playtests were disastrous, as the game was too hard and people became incredibly frustrated in the very first minute. By playtests, we mean one dude who doesn't even like bullet hells, but that's larger than our usual test pools. The game didn't perform very well when it released, and this gave us the confidence to make Rogue Legacy. Good sense of humor, I appreciate that. It's interesting, like, that they put this kind of commentary about their other games into Rogue Legacy. It kind of, you know, it sends the message that they want to educate people about their history rather than having people just be like, oh, it's Rogue Legacy. It's not like this is just Rogue Legacy. This is Rogue Legacy from Cellar Door Games, I think is what they're trying to do with this. And, you know, maybe this will engender some interest in their earlier titles as well. I'm interested in seeing that, even if, or if they're even selling them on... you know, distribution channels now. Anyway, going back to the initial thing that I was talking about, which was the mystery about what we're gaining here as a result of this rune. I do believe that it's more turkey legs, quite honestly. I know that seems like a strange reward, and I think it's just a higher... It's like getting a luck up in the Binding of Isaac. I think it increases the chances that we're going to get consumable drops and coin drops at the end of a room, which is great. It probably is more valuable than the retaliation rune I was using at the very least. And the fact that Assuming this isn't like a class-based bonus that like barbarians get extra health back from the turkey legs, or chicken legs, I guess I should say, then I am excited moving forwards because, you know, 40-something health back per chicken leg is pretty staggering. I still kind of, I mean, not kind of, there's no kind of about it. I definitely want to get the extra gold rune, but I don't want to lose the double jump to get it. So either we need to get a vault rune for something else, or... Oh, that critical chance was pretty good there. Or we need to get rid of our double jump or search for another recipe that can maybe give it to us later. Well, there's another stat upgrade here. Oh, no, that isn't. That's just 500 gold. That was strange. Normally, these special chests drop a stat upgrade for you. 500 gold is fine. It's like an extra half level in something, maybe. That's why I appreciate it, but probably would have preferred some kind of passive stat bonus increase. We have another boss here, so obviously we'll fight this guy. We're only one hit away from killing him, probably. I expected him to drop a little bit more than that, maybe another special chest, but sadly, no. It's all right, though. We are at 2,200 gold. Maya could be directly above us. In fact, and I had to guess, I would say it definitely is directly above us at this point, because there's a teleporter directly before it. Always. All right, so... This scares me, and now I'm all the way back at the beginning here. Oh my god, this is not good. I don't like this. What do we have? We have axes and the Fusroda. There we go, we made it over, and there is a statue over here that gave us 10 gold. That was well worth it, I would say. Remember, no lifesteal gear, so we kind of just have to wait on potions, but the potions have been dropping pretty fast and furious. Or not potions, sorry, turkey legs. I get confused in my RPGs sometimes. Mimic, not a major issue, hopefully. We do get MP back from every kill, so I should probably use these axes to kill enemies that are on a higher platform than me, because I do like the axes as a magical attack. More than most magical attacks in the game, actually. There's a turkey leg for us. And actually, this is better than lifesteal. Because the turkey legs, or the chicken legs, I guess, to be more accurate, are fairly substantial. Like, they give us enough that it would be like 4 enemies killed in order to compensate, or in order to equal it via lifesteal. So I'm psyched with the amount of... Oh, Jesus. Defeat all enemies. Okay. Scary. Scary situation, so we'll just go down instead. Well, I don't like this either. I don't like anything about this. Destroy yourself. Give me the turkey leg. I need the turkey leg. How did this go so badly so quickly? I'm like 1 hit away from death now. There it is. That was going really well for a brief period, and all of a sudden, sadly went really bad. Better to use mana to kill enemies than to take unnecessary damage. Don't talk to me like you know me. We have some Hokages here. Colorblind, not interested. Hypergonadism, Dextrocardia. We definitely want... they're all Hokage, so... I'm going to go with Hypergonadism. And again, I'm just going to go straight into upgrading our health once and maybe our damage. Oh my god, we're 9 gold away from being able to upgrade our damage. Upgrading our critical chance. Current percent chance 8. Let's take it to 10. So obviously, like before when it was like 23, that's because we were playing as a knave. So again, we're just kind of farming here. We're not really in a position to take out the 3rd boss yet, I would say. Which is why I am going through all of the castle before getting to the Maya, because you know, this does allow us to amass, even, you know, if we can get 1,000 gold before we get up there, makes a big difference. It makes a slight difference, at least in the whole scheme of things, so we might as well. And as the Hokage, you know, we're actually in a position where playing as the Hokage is not great for us on the castle, but it's fantastic for us. Careful. It's fantastic for us everywhere else. Again, that's not the easiest room in the world. I had to pause for a second, pause my commentary at least. Yeah, it's not the greatest thing for us to be the Hokage right now. Do we just keep going down here, I guess? Oh, there's a treasure chest. How do we get down to it? There we go. And we picked up another, like, 200 something gold. But it's going to be very good for us if we do manage to get to either the forest or the Land of Darkness, because we'll be able to one-shot most enemies that we come across. At the very most, 2-shot these enemies. But the reason that the Hokage kind of scales poorly for where we are right now is because we're already one-shotting every enemy in the castle when we play as any class at this point. So it's not like we have any incentive to be the Hokage versus anything else right now. So, you know, we're going right here. This might be... I mean, obviously this is the boss, but it might also be the entrance to the Land of Darkness beneath us. Sadly, it's not. I would have liked that, because it doesn't seem, to be honest with you, like the Land of Darkness is that much more difficult than the Wow, he just walked into the spikes. Good. It doesn't seem like it's that much more difficult than the Maya, so I would be okay with running into that. Just get the good knockoff there. And we should be able to get through here just fine. I want to get some more runes because, you know, the extra maneuverability doesn't hurt. This strikes me as in all likelihood being the entrance to the forest, which we have not been to in a while. So you know what? Why not come here and farm up some gold? I don't see any reason why not to, basically. And this is, again, we might as well play to our advantages. You know, as the Hokage, we should be able to destroy enemies. Plus, there's some recipes we haven't farmed from this area yet. So, you know, we're going to get some extra gold as a result of being here versus the castle. And we're going to get some substantially, in all likelihood, increased rewards from a recipe level. Even if we only get one, that's fairly substantial because we never get recipes on the castle anymore. Simply because it's all recipe'd out by this point. There is more gold for us. Again, one-shotting every enemy that we come across, so there's kind of no reason for me not to be here. We're not doing as much damage here as I thought we would be. But one of the enemies is dead. Now the other one gets harder, I guess. I am going to, you know, we amass MP pretty quickly. So I feel like I should just toss some bullets at this guy. Or toss some axes at this guy. That was all we had. Alright, just avoid that one. And surprisingly, we managed to do this. And a recipe? Indeed. For the Sage Cape, which I believe, again, gives us extra gold drops. So we have gold farming gear, I guess, that we should start to amass so that we can pick it up and do some good things there. More chicken legs, never hurt anybody. We are only taking 16 damage from these guys now, which means we can take like 10 hits on the forest without dying, which I like a great deal, as you might expect, given where we started, or where we've been on recent runs. Now the forest is almost as easy as the castle to us. Not as easy, and of course, after saying that I thought the forest was substantially easier, we're going to start taking a ton of damage. But we have the rune that gives us more chicken leg drops, so you never know. Also, we just found a fountain, which gave us a ton of HP returned. If we find a teleporter, maybe we can teleport back to the castle at some point, and then try to find the Maya or the Land of Darkness from there. Now we're able to kill him in 2 shots and pick up another recipe, this time for the Ranger Helm. Now, I don't think I've enjoyed the attributes of the Ranger equipment as I've looked at it before, but I could be wrong, you never know. Are there extra enemies on here? I seem to remember just kind of falling through here at a breakneck pace. Sadly, we do not have dwarfism, so we can't get through there. Down and to the right, I suppose, is where we're going to go next. There's another treasure chest, which is great because, again, more recipes is good for everybody, I would say. Now, if only I had this amount of damage when I was fighting that second boss, we would have been in such a greater position because, you know, I definitely would have been one-shotting the rages. That's back when I had my lifesteal gear, too, so that would have helped me out a lot. But we beat that boss a couple episodes ago, so I can't complain too hard about it. That worries me. So let's go down here instead to another special area, which will allow us to get down here without the exceptional risk inherent with dealing with those other assholes, basically. So these guys should be one-shottable, except for the sorcerer, I guess. Please give me a chicken leg. It's been a little while here. Magical potion is okay as well. I appreciate that, but we need more. Is there anything over here? Does not appear so. I'm not sure if you can capture those fireflies. Now, again, remember, you can't. Sadly, there will be a potion in here, or a turkey leg again. I guess the turkey leg was just giving us increased HP as a result of, what was I going to say? As a result of being a barbarian. Maybe the turkey legs just give you HP based on, like, a percentage of your max HP. Like, maybe they give you 10 or 15% of your max HP or something. So this rune might not actually be as good as I had originally thought. That being said, you know, I can't complain too much because we do have 3,000 gold here, which is pretty substantial. You know, that's I would definitely consider that to be a solid run at worst, and we actually have a decent amount of health remaining. So we could survive a little bit longer. Might not be a run where we're going to be capable of killing the boss on the Maya, but, you know, that'll change perhaps. We probably have at least one more run in us over the course of this episode, so, you know, stranger things have happened. I was just trying to jump over that guy to... Whoa, what the F happened there? Some weird physics interactions. So I want to kill, like, the rapid dash. I want to kill the chain man. But we're getting some weird-ish interactions here. There's our treasure chest. There we go. That worked out well. A little scary for a moment. We get more gold as a result of that. Again, this could be the mythical 5,000 run that I've been hoping for quite some time. It may not be, but we're doing all we can to make it possible at the very least. And we did encounter it. Oh, so stupid. Now we are so much closer to death. We did encounter a teleporter fairly recently that maybe I would want to take back to the castle. There's the forest. Yeah, yeah, take it back to like the first room here, so that potentially we could pick up some more gold and make our way up to the Maya, because at this point, I don't really see the forest holding too much more value for us. And again, more chicken legs, basically essential for our success, because we are about 2 hits away from death. 2 hits in castle terms, in forest and Maya terms, much less. And, you know, remember that we could find ourselves on the Maya very quickly. Now, I should not be doing these jump attacks the way I'm doing them. Maybe the axe can just kill him. Nope. I almost put myself in a very precarious position there. Defeat all enemies. This should actually be a pretty easy fairy chest, and if I had to guess, that likely means we're going to set ourselves up to get more gold, because we probably have almost all of the recipes from this area already. Almost all of these dudes are dead. One more Zombro means we can open this up. And we got a rune, actually. That's awesome. A sky rune for our sword. I forget what the sky rune does. The vault rune is the one that allows us to do the double jump, which is what I kind of want at this point. This is a tricky room. There's no two bones about it here. We just want to make sure we're jumping onto the, you know, furniture whenever possible, so that we don't have to deal with that assholery in the form of the spikes. Journal entry number 13, I slew the beast of the forest, and I felt the throne room weaken once more. So far, my assumptions have proven correct. Each wing of the castle houses its own guardian beast. Was this designed as a test of will? If so, then I cannot fail. For the further I venture, the more bold I become. Tomorrow I scour the tower. I am on a roll. Wow. All right. Don't toot your own horn, my friend. Hubris is, nasty. Didn't you read Macbeth in high school? Do you have high school where you're from? I don't know. This is our entrance to the Maya. No question about it. And at this point, we might be interested in keeping this layout the same on our next run. I love having the speed upgrade. It makes it so much easier to cross these gaps. Let's leave this and re-enter, because I was concerned about the way that I handled this. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And now we have the benefit of being the Hokage, because we'll be two-shotting enemies here, which puts us in a much better position than playing as a paladin class or something. It actually makes us, I was going to say objectively, but I actually mean relatively better than the other classes in the game. Depending on your preferences, of course. So remember, like, the HP upgrade is what is making something like this possible. So that extra 300 gold, I owe that entirely to the fact that we have the HP upgrade from the rune. So I appreciate having that for sure. Let's head up here, especially if we can find the teleporter for the boss room. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped up there. If we can find the teleporter for the boss room, I would be real excited about our potential moving forward. If we can get a good class plus trait combination, we might have an opportunity to take out the boss. Now, it's worth knowing, or worth noting, that I have no idea what the boss patterns are. I know that he spawns a lot of fire. You know, that did a number on me when I fought him briefly that one time. We are getting a lot of coin drops. This might be the one where the mythical 5,000 becomes possible. I would love to get a little bit more HP first. We still need another, like, okay. I don't like that room. I don't like anything about that room, except that there's a fairy chest in it. But I would probably take a lot of damage to make it happen, so I don't think it's a smart idea. Let's instead just go down and to the right. And over here, yes, a much easier room, basically objectively. And more gold for me is always a good thing. I kind of want to put the lifesteal gear back on now, because I feel like if I had lifesteal gear on this character, I guess our HP would be like borderline 0. But it might be worth it, because I don't seem to be getting hit like in quick succession all that often. What is this? Okay, so that's a different magical ability. I actually really like the axes, so I'm going to stick with them. That's the quantum translocator, which I think is really bad. Or not really bad, maybe, but I don't use it and have never used it, so I don't know if it's really good. I knew one of those jerks had to be a mimic. There's just no way around it. There's another... We're so close to 5,000. Just don't fuck it up now. There we go, 5,000. It's a new record for us, I believe. I was hoping that guy didn't have the power to go all the way across the map. Oop, I didn't realize that there was another shooter up there. That's the industry term. Let's be cool here. Like how I said, be cool when we're fighting a turret that shot ice at us. Okay, well, that was a rough situation. I think we're gonna call this episode quits, but we might as well level up first. I killed so many enemies there. So let's not worry about equipment yet. Let's take our Hokage again. And his MP and HP pools are swapped. And we'll go with, again, damage increase, which I think is awesome. And then the rest into HP, which is probably only 1. And then I probably, yeah, with 1,000 gold, I can get an extra crit damage increase. Or I can get an extra equipment load, but no, I can't actually. Yeah, let's go with an extra crit damage increase, which is awesome. But then we'll call it quits here. We'll remember to talk to our architect. And we'll go for some boss runs on the next one. I think it might be possible at this point. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support on the Rogue Legacy series so far. And I will see you next time.